In a magical world full of mystery and secrets, creatures lived in a delicate balance, where magic intertwined with nature to create a reality filled with wonder and beauty. In a distant corner of this world, in a secluded and dark cave, a magical wolf was born. This wolf was unlike any other creature in this world, for he was born alone, without a mother or father, without companionship or guidance. There was no one to teach or guide him, and he had to discover this vast world on his own. From the moment he opened his eyes, the wolf felt an inner instinct pushing him toward the unknown. He asked himself, "Who am I? Why was I born in this distant cave? What is my role in this world?" These questions plagued him day after day until he decided that he had to search for answers. As he grew and learned from his surroundings, the wolf discovered that he possessed supernatural powers. He could breathe fire from his mouth, a powerful red flame that could burn anything it touched. But this was not his only power. The wolf could also control gravity, making objects rise into the air or fall heavily to the ground at his will. These abilities made him realize that he was not just an ordinary creature. The wolf decided to leave his cave and embark on a journey to seek answers. He knew that the world outside the cave was full of dangers, but he was ready to face any challenge. His journey was filled with adventures, as he traveled through dense forests, towering mountains, and flowing rivers. Everywhere he went, he discovered more about himself and the world around him. One cold winter night, while the wolf was wandering through a dark forest, he heard the sound of screaming in the distance. He followed the sound to find a young man fiercely fighting against a group of evil magical creatures. These creatures were much larger than him, and they seemed to be on the verge of defeating him. The wolf couldn't stand by and do nothing, so he rushed into the battle. The wolf used his fiery breath to unleash flames on the creatures, causing them to retreat in fear. Then he used his power over gravity to make the ground shake beneath the creatures, causing them to fall one by one. After the battle ended, the young man stood in awe of the wolf. The young man's name was Kai, and he was an adventurer seeking the truth in this magical world. Kai thanked the wolf for saving his life and quickly realized that this wolf was no ordinary creature. He had deep knowledge of magical forces and understood that the wolf might be part of an ancient prophecy. Kai decided to accompany the wolf on his journey to seek answers. The two of them began their adventure together, heading toward places no one had dared to visit before. During one of their travels, they discovered an ancient ruined city filled with remnants and old inscriptions. In the heart of the city, they found an inscription that spoke of a magical creature, known as the Guardian of Balance. Now he had to decide whether to accept this role and continue to defend the world or return to his cave and live his life in isolation. But the wolf was no longer the creature he had been at the beginning of the journey.